Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to get right into your message, Gemini. We are going to start with the soul's journey for you. And this is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Gemini. Please keep in mind that these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Most likely the message is not for you. Check with your other placements, your moon sign, your rising sign, any of the other zodiac that may stand out to you. So Gemini, what's going on? What's going on with the Geminis, with the twins? First card out, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Interesting. We have Venus, the planet of relationships, of love, in a square with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and deeper, higher wisdom and knowledge. And it's causing us to expand our consciousness and awareness, especially when it comes to our relationships to others. Forgiveness is an important aspect to life, to moving beyond energies and emotions that are painful and that are harmful to us if we continue to carry them with us. Forgiveness is not condoning any behavior or anything that. It is the ability to heal and move beyond what has been hurtful and painful. This could also be forgiveness of self. We have loneliness as the next card out, Gemini. I know that I'm never alone. But I feel that you are feeling somewhat alone in a situation or a relationship that might require some healing, some forgiveness. And we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So Gemini, what I'm getting here is that you actually may be asking for forgiveness or desiring for another to forgive you. That there has been a divide or a separation or if it's not a physical separation, there's just a distancing between you and another that is very deeply connected to your heart. And it's feeling very lonely and isolating. There may have been a mistake. You may have mistakenly had a specific judgment or perception about a situation or a person that you may be now, with the retrograde energies, realizing. A lot of re's in the retrogrades, with 6 planets in retrograde still. And Venus is post shadow, so that's still 7 retrograde retrograde energies. There's a lot to be learned here through this, Gemini. The bottom of the deck, we have service. I feel good when I can help others. And maybe death below that. So there's definitely something that is ending and beginning here. Let's dive a little deeper into this. Don't be so hard on yourself, Gemini. Whatever it is that you're realizing or feeling remorse for or harboring resentment towards is merely meant to teach you something important, something that needs to be released so that you can be of service. Whatever it is that feels good, service, help to others. in a true, authentic way, in an actual helpful way, emotionally, with compassion from the heart. We have the Page of Wands, right? Forgiveness for certain ideas you've had in your head that were maybe implanted in your head, in your mind by somebody else. Now there you have a new idea of, I need to seek for forgiveness. I need to make this wrong right. She's holding a cardinal on the stick on her wand. Definitely 5 of Wands. Went through some tests, going through some tests, and those tests really brought you to a place of feeling extremely alone, isolated, but definitely big lessons to be learned here. Big lessons to be learned here about your own discernment, about, your own discernment about what you believe, what other people are putting in your mind or in your thoughts. Are you using your own discernment, or are you listening to someone else tell you? Are you able to discern the truth? That was a test. We learn the hard way. It's the only way we humans truly learn a lesson. 2 of Cups. Partnership. The World at the bottom. So definitely has to do with a relationship, this Venus energy, and really feeling like you had failed somebody, that you had hurt somebody, or you had you made a mistake. And there's actually a lot of love for this person, a lot of reverence. Definitely take the lessons learned. There's no lost love here. I do not feel or see that anywhere here, Gemini. Overall energy, we have the World, the Angel of Success, completion of a really tough cycle, emotional cycle. What is it that this experience brought up and out of you? What was it showing you that is within you? Your judgment, your, quick to judge is what I'm hearing. Why were you so quick to judge? Was there deeper pain that was stored within you? We can continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper into understanding why we have certain tests and challenges and lessons to be learned. Why is it that we don't make decisions for ourselves or discernment for ourselves? Or why do we place judgment, or why do we perceive certain things as being a certain way when the truth is revealed and they are not that way? Why were you perceiving it to be a certain way? Okay. Something had been putting ideas into your mind. It was a test. Yep, I have inspiration. That speaks of, when the ego, this speaks of being blocked off, being on guard, and really it can be selfish or self-centered, and really not having the time to really care about another as deeply as maybe you should have, because you might have had other things going on in your life. There's always an excuse. There's always a reason, right? But that's might be one of the main reasons as to why you allowed a certain point of view to really this could be gossip or just like someone else's point of view, really just kind of, yep, okay, that's how that is, without really using your own discernment. Maybe you had some resentment towards someone for a different reason. Just telling me you've been really guarded and not even opening up your mind to expand to the truth for quite some time. But now it seems as though the truth is revealed and there's remorse here. Forgive yourself and forgive others too. It was a test. Hangman. It was a test. And this is just confirming that now you're seeing the situation in a whole nother angle, a whole nother light. And this is a lot of enlightenment there, Gemini. Awareness. Hangman. This is why you feel lonely. Because the universe is not going to really put a whole lot in your path until you get it. Right? Oh, I see. When you're being tested, when you're being challenged, you may be wondering, like, where'd everybody go? Why am I so alone? It's because you gotta really go deep within and understand why you had such a wall up, why you were being so stubborn, why you weren't. This person definitely means a lot to you. So it's all about self-understanding, self-awareness, self-actualization. Welcome to the awakening world. Okay. The sun. Yeah. This person actually brings a lot of joy and happiness into your life. They may be your sunshine. And in some ways, you feel like you may have failed them. Definitely there's been a mistake. We all make mistakes, Gemini. We all make mistakes. You have the opportunity. Boy, I have to sneeze. I'm holding back my sneeze. This cycle is completing. You have the opportunity to turn this around. Muse of inspiration, and it seems as though that fiery energy is culminating inside of you to actually do just that. So that is a beautiful. Below that, you may be taking some time to really do a deeper look into your higher self is sort of guiding you here now. So we're going to get some advice for you, Gemini. And if you're liking this video so far, please don't forget to click that like button, the thumbs up button below the video. It helps with the algorithms on YouTube. And I appreciate everyone who does take the time to do that. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I enjoy reading all of your comments. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you can book that with me through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. And that information is in the description box below the video as well. All right. Last message for Gemini. We have the Crow, which speaks of communication, transformation, story, universal law. You may have a lot of crows coming around in your waking moments at this time. They're messengers. And they're telling you, communicate. It's time to talk, Gemini. It's time to express. It's time to let it out. Let's move on with this, the world. You're going through a transformation. Crow is the guardian and the messenger of your unique sacred story, the keeper of universal law. He stands at the gateway to assist you in the transition from one chapter in life to another, from one level of being and doing in the world to the next. As you approach, Crow calls out on your arrival, speaking the story of the steps you have taken so far, the lessons and the gifts you have gathered en route to this place. As you reach the threshold, Crow pauses and stares deep into your soul with cold metallic eyes. He asks you, what have you learned and why you believe you are ready to move on to the new? What is the purpose of your path? His call is sharp and penetrating, at times intimidating, but in truth, he does this only as a game. He is not really here to test you or to hold you back, but to celebrate and herald your transition into a new realm of experience. He knows you are ready, for he has watched you every step of the way and spoken your journey into great gatherings of the tribe. He knows who you really are. Do you? Crow's penetrating stare and abrasive call is a gift, for it gives you the opportunity to strengthen your resolve and stare right back, stepping forward with even more commitment than before. As you do, Crow breaks into a smile and begins to laugh. The celebration has begun. Another hero has crossed the threshold into the realm of the possible. All smile, knowing that the path ahead will rise to greet you. Welcome home. I got the chills on that one, Gemini. So, welcome home. It is time to communicate. It is time to understand your lessons. And I feel like you have. You're there gaining a whole new perspective on the situation. And there is a lot of forgiveness here. So don't be too hard on yourself. You're going to feel a lot better once this is all over. Sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.